What's up, everybody? I am Destroyer, your coach of the Big Beautiful Dragons Pokemon Draft League team, and we are in the quarterfinals with IDL. We had a bye week last week because we ended up finishing regular season as the second seed, which earned us that. And we are matched up now with the owner of the league, Twisted Games, and the Chicago Bolt Huns. Let's have a quick look at the team here. First thing I'm noticing is no dark type, which is good for Ray Uniclus. We've got plans there. We'll get to those. He's a very bulky team. It looks almost kind of like a stall team for the most part. He does have a little bit of speed with, I guess, his Noivern and his Cincino. But overall, he just seems like a much more defensive compared to offensive team. And so we've got kind of a plan to sort of deal with that a little bit. Let's have a look at what we're going to bring. First up, we are bringing our Crocodile. Crocodile looks really great into this team. Other than the Tauros, it seems like it hits everything really hard. Needs a little bit of chip damage to potentially get through a lot of the bulkier mon on his team, but this is something that with Moxie can really snowball. If we can get a scale shot off and start collecting Moxie boosts, we very well easily could sweep with Crocodile, and that's kind of what we're hoping to do. Next up, we are bringing our Tinkaton. Tinkaton with an Occaberry. Have that because Tinkaton has a pretty good matchup into most things into this team. Tauros, Fire Tauros is kind of the exception to that. This will allow us to at least stay in if we need to and take a hit from a Fire Tauros. We can either Thunder Wave it or Encore if it tries to sub us while we have that. But this allows us to continue to apply pressure on the Tauros no matter what. We really don't want to let that thing start setting up on us because that's kind of the easiest way for us to lose as far as I can tell. Next, we are bringing our Tera Captain this week, Tera Fairy Ray Uniclus. I mentioned no dark type on this team, so I'm taking a little bit of a risk. He could go Tera Dark on something. We've only got one attack, which is stored power, but with Calm Mind and Iron Defense, I think that we can quickly kind of become impenetrable towards his offense because, again, he's a very defensive looking team. If we can start stacking Calm Minds and Iron Defenses, stored power should sweep through the team really easily. Really just have Tera Fairy there. I don't think he really doesn't have a lot of dark. He doesn't have anything to really threaten us, I guess, with no dark type. Just in case there's a knockoff or something like that, as well as just to make him think that maybe we have a Fairy attack in case he does go Tera Dark type on something. We have the Tera Fairy here. Next, we are going with our Rotom Heat. Choice Scarf set this week. We have Volt Switch, Trick, Overheat, and Will-O-Wisp. We have Trick with the Scarf basically because Clodsire walls us really well. Most things on his team don't really want to take the Will-O-Wisp. Volt Switch is just there for momentum. Just want to use this thing as a pivot and hopefully cripple a couple of things with status as well as Trick. Next up, we are bringing our Quillfish with a Shuckaberry. We have this as a switch into his Tauros. We resist both of Tauros' fighting and fire stabs. It is a Tera Captain, so we don't know what Tera he's going to have on it. It does carry Earthquake. So if we can switch in with Intimidate and our Shuckaberry, we should be able to eat an Earthquake if we need to. Come in and maybe Pain Split, Thunder Wave some things. Really, again, just want to disrupt with this thing. We want to get some spikes out too. In addition to the Stealth Rocks on Tinkaton, that might help us with kind of winning a more prolonged battle with his team, which again is really bulky. And yeah, hazards are the best way to kind of win a stall war if it ends up coming to that. And lastly, we are bringing our Gloom with Tera Water. Felt kind of weird bringing Gloom this week, I guess, with leaving the three that I did on the bench. We have Tera Water. I'm actually planning to Tera this in most circumstances. If we can go Tera Water on this, we should be able to beat his Tauros as well as have pretty good matchups into the rest of his team as well. Pretty simple set here. Strength Sap to keep ourselves healthy and to keep him debuffed. Acid Spray is there to help us break down his bulkier mons like a Clodsire, which otherwise is going to eat Sludge Bombs and Giga Drains from us all day long. Originally wasn't going to run Sludge Bomb, but decided to go with that because I realized that a lot of my moves were able to be disabled by Psychic Noise. So that'll give us a way to attack outside of Psychic Noise if he brings that. And yeah, that's what we're bringing, and let's get into this fight. What's up, guys? We're getting into the fight here. Twisted just let me know he's Tera Ground on his Tauros and Tera Fairy on his Farigiraf. Interesting. Okay, so I'm glad, I guess, that he's not Tera Dark on anything. That kind of keeps my hopes with my Reuniclus alive, since I only have stored power as my only attack there. I could see him leading, I guess, either Clodsire or his Uxie to get some hazards up. He might have hazard removal with his Noivern. I kind of think we just want to lead with Tink here. You know what? Let's lead with Tink. It'd be nice to get our own rocks up. Maybe paralyze something. Guess we don't have our own hazard removal, so that's a consideration. He could hazard stack me. Maybe I shouldn't have led Tink. Maybe I should have led something to disrupt. Okay, he brings out the Noivern. Oh, I saw my Akaberry too. That's unfortunate. Okay. He could have Flamethrower, or maybe Super Fang. Let's see here. We can just hit it with a Gigaton Hammer, I guess. I just want to go Gigaton here, get some damage off on either this or something else swapping in. Could also go for a Thunder Wave, though. And anything but Clodsire, that will be really helpful for. Let's go for the Thunder Wave here, actually, then. So U-turn. Come on, not Clodsire. Who's Sally? Oh, shucks. Okay. Let's get up our rocks here, I think. He could Earthquake us. Let's see what he does. Goes for the yawn, okay. He fortunately has a couple of yawners, which are going to be able to haze my Reuniclus, which is good to know. Let's go into Toaster Oven here. Does he stay in? Maybe we should just let that thing fall asleep, or let something fall asleep. Okay, draws. Okay. So he could go right back into Clodsire here. Kind of fearing like a Volt Switch. If we give this thing a Choice Scarf, is that going to ruin our day? I think we can go into Pickles, if so. Let's just stay in. Should we just go into Pickles now? I think he might go into Clodsire here again. So let's just go for a trick and see if we can get the Scarf onto something. He stays in. Let's see what he was. Gosh, I thought for sure he was going to not want to get that Volt Switch. Hebia Berry, okay. Ooh, wow, really? Was that a crit? Oh, that was a crit. Oh, come on. That never kills. Oh, it could have been a water. It could have been a water. I didn't actually see if it was super effective or not, to be honest. Let's see here. Yeah, so that doesn't kill unless it's a water. Psychic Noise. So we need to go into, I guess, a little Stinker here. We could also go into Pickles and just start getting some hazard stack out. Yeah, I think he's into a Clodsire again. I think we just get out some spikes here. Genius. Who is Genius? Okay. Maybe want to save some of his own rocks out. So we could Barb Barrage Genius and try and poison it. I guess he can kind of scare us out here a little bit too. So he can U-turn here and trying to think. So we can, I think we can still go back into tank and be okay. Need a psychic move or a U-turn or a knockoff. If he doesn't knock us off, we can paralyze. Okay, goes to U-turn. If he has Substitute on his Tauros, that would be really unfortunate for us, and we will probably be screwed. I do have Encore for that, just in case. Okay, Sally comes back out. So Earthquake will hurt us quite a bit. Gigaton Hammer should hurt him quite a bit too. We kind of don't have our Earthquake switching anymore, unfortunately. I could just go in with Little Stinker. We could do some damage to him here. Kind of cause him to have to heal on the next turn. Let's try and get some damage off on him with a Gigaton here. See how defensive he is. Gets off the Earthquake. Okay. So I think he's going to heal on this turn, and I'm going to use that as an opportunity to bring in a Crocodile. Okay, goes for the Recover. Don't think he wants to stay in and get the Earthquake here. He probably goes out to his Genius. He could go out to his, whatchamacallit there too, his Noivern. I think we go for a knockoff on this turn, which will hit something. It does stay in. Okay. It's a Shucka, okay. Oh no! Oh no! Counter, hit counter! Oh. Oh, that is nice tech. Bad tech for me though. Shit. Shit. I think we can finish him off with a Gigaton. Hopefully. We could also Encore him here. I think we can kill him with the Gigaton though. So let's go for a Gigaton. He withdraws. So who's going to take the Gigaton? Okay, Genius is going to take it. We just go for a Thunder Wave on this turn. If he wants to bring back in the Clodsire, that's okay. We'll Gigaton it on the next turn. Oh, he's going to go for Encore. Nice, okay. And, oh, that allows us to. Alright. Interesting. Will it let us do it again? Or will it make us struggle? Oh, well, we're about to find out here. Okay, so this time we struggle. So it gives us the one-time deal. Alright, and so now Tankaton's useless, unfortunately. We should have switched out there. Okay. Are we still encored? We are. And nothing really wants to take this, does it? Let's go into Recognize Me here. Kind of want him to sleep something of mine because he's going to be able to haze me otherwise. Oh, he does U-turn. Ouch. Okay. Okay. What is this thing going to do to us? kind of think... Let's see here. Could Psychic Noise us, which would be really annoying. Could trick us as well. I'm actually going to go into Shelly and just kind of sack it here. If he wants to try and do like a setup, we can encore him. He roars us. Okay. That's unfortunate. Okay. I think we just go for a Thunder Wave here. Let's go for a Thunder Wave. Let's see what he does. Okay, stays in. Hits us with Side Noise. Okay. Does that prevent us from using Pain Split? I actually don't know. Let's see if it lets us. I assume it wouldn't let me select it if I wasn't able to use it. Let's find out. It does not prevent Pain Split. That's good to know. Okay. Pivots out, so he's got Roar, Psychic Noise, Baton Pass. We might be kind of in a position to where we have to let everything but Reuniclus die, which doesn't feel great, because then he won't be able to roar us out anyways. So I think we just need to try and do as much damage and paralysis with our support mon as we can. Okay, it brings out the Noivern. What's Noivern doing to us? Let's try and Thunder Wave it. He was for Draco, okay. Can survive it. Don't think he specs. Let's go for another Pain Split. Withdraws. Genius does not have much health, so it doesn't help us a ton. He probably just U-turns here. We're going to stay in with Pickles. Let's go for the Barbarage. I imagine he's going to kill us here, but whatever. There's the Psychic Noise, okay. Okay, I think we come in with a little Stinker here. I kind of want a Tera, because I don't think he has anything. What does he have, I guess, that's threatening Reuniclus as far as moves that we would need to defensive Tera? Nothing that I can see. So I'm actually going to Tera and just go for a Giga Drain here. Actually, you know what? He's going to Psychic Noise me, isn't he? Let's go for the Sludge Bomb. Okay, he goes down. So I could let this go to sleep. It doesn't necessarily help me, though, with Roar. That's the problem. Okay. He's turret ground on this thing. I think we just have to sack Tink here. Don't want this thing to go to sleep, because if he just had Yawn, I would let this thing go to sleep. But if we're not asleep, this is actually a pretty decent, in theory. Oh, he switches out. That's interesting. Okay. So he's going to be faster than us here. That's okay. We'll at least get to figure out what his choice move is. Yeah, and so let's go for... I don't think he stays in. Let's just go for a Gigaton just in case he switches out into Clodsire for whatever reason. Oh! Wait, what? Didn't I trick my Choice Scarf onto him? What? Did I not have a Choice Scarf? Am I tripping? So what in the heck? Okay. Hold the phone here. He used Psychic Noise. We want to bring in a little Stinker. We know Psychic Noise is water. I'm just really confused how a Choice Scarfed Primarina is slower than my Tinkaton. I guess if he's no speed +1, that makes sense. Okay, wow. Anyways, let's bring out a little Stinker. Gonna be faster than Little Stinker, unfortunately. I kind of think that he just stays in here. And we just go for a Sludge Bomb. Doesn't do much to us, but unfortunately keeps us from being able to use Strength Sap, which makes us a bit vulnerable to Tauros maybe coming in here. Okay. Is he gonna try and knock me off? That would be unfortunate. I wonder if this thing is actually more valuable to me than a Uniclus at this point. That seems kind of crazy to say, but we're gonna stay in, I guess, and just go for how many turns are we Psychic Noised? 2 of them, I guess. Let's go for Sludge Bomb. Let's get some chip on this thing. Goes for Hurricane. He misses it, of course. Okay, we're no longer prevented from healing. So let's see here. Draco's doing 45% to us. I think we just keep hitting it with Sludge Bombs. Yeah, let's hit it with another Sludge Bomb. Hurricane does a good chunk to us. Okay, we're gonna go for the Strength Sap here. Hopefully regenerate. Oh, is that gonna kill us? We survive. His U-turn, Hurricane, Draco. We don't know. He could be like Super Fang on the next one. Let's go for just Strength Sap again here. I think he probably switches out here. Goes for the U-turn. Okay. Who do we see? Okay, he brings out Tauros. Tauros taking some nice chip from the hazards. Should be able to survive a close combat okay. I think we again go for the Sludge Bomb here. Yeah, let's go for a Sludge Bomb. So we should be doing about 38 to 45, I guess, depending on how invested he is. Ooh, that did quite a bit. Was that a crit? There might be a choice ban on this thing, actually. I think he has to be a choice ban, honestly, based on how much that did. Okay, we get him. Because if his defense is lower, the crit didn't matter. Okay, so Tauros goes down. That's great. Okay. This thing comes in again. I think we just go for Strength Sap. Okay. Wait, crits with the U-turn. Interesting. Who is going to get strength sapped then? Okay, Photograph taking some damage. Oh, Sap Zipper. Oh no. Okay, that's annoying. I think... Can we kill Photograph with a Sludge Bomb? Maybe. Maybe we can. I think we could try it. Let's see what it does. Not quite. It's a psychic noise, okay. We do another one. Okay, down goes Photograph. I think we just let him kill us here. So he's got the Clodsire left. He can kind of sleep spam us, but I think we just stay in. Let's do the Strength Sap again. It's the Draco, okay. That's alright. So now comes Reuniclus. Gotta imagine he's switching out here. We just go for a Calm Mind either way. Hurricanes us, he gets Confusion, so that's a win con for him. Otherwise, that's really annoying. Okay. Oh, really? If he wins off of Confusion hacks, it might be a little bit twisted. Okay. Guess let's go for another Calm Mind. Let's go for a Calm Mind. U-turn hurts us. Okay. In comes Clodsire. It's going to be Confusion versus Clodsire. He's going to be able to yawn us too. Okay, we do get the Calm Mind. Okay, so he's going to be able to yawn us, and I would love to recover here, but I think I have to go for the Stored Power. Hope that we can break through the Confusion. Come on. He's got Recovery's EV to be faster than us, too. Okay. We snap out of our Confusion. Not quite enough. Okay. So he's going to yawn us here, I think. You know, we'll get one more turn if we get yawned here. So let's go for a Stored Power again. Goes Earthquake. Okay, we get rid of Clodsire. So we should be able to kill Noivern here. We should be able to survive as long as we don't get crit. I shouldn't have just said it out loud there. Let's go for the Stored Power. Goes Draco. Do not get crit. And down goes Noivern. That is going to be a good game. So Twisted. Yeah, nice preparation. Nice tricks there. That was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. Reuniclus, the MVP, pulled it through for us. We'll see you guys in the semis.